Kong had always been mocked by his own kind for having a fake tooth. To them, it was a disgrace to the entire species. But Kong finally made it to the great stronghold of the ape clan, just as he had always wanted. What he saw there, though, left him completely stunned. Countless apes were hauling heavy stones, clearly treated as slaves. And from the 3 severed ape heads mounted on spikes, it was obvious that whoever ruled this place was a terrifying force. Furious, Kong marched forward, determined to find out what was going on. What he didn't realize was that he was walking straight into disaster. Just then, one exhausted ape dropped a stone. Another ape kicked him to the ground without hesitation. Kong saw this and, ignoring the smaller ape trying to hold him back, stepped in and helped the fallen ape back to his feet. That single act, however, was enough to offend the brute who had kicked him. To make matters worse, Kong's move was seen as an open challenge to the ruler of this land. And right at that moment, a massive red-furred ape dropped from above. Every ape immediately dropped to their knees in submission. This was their master, the Scar King. The Scar King circled Kong, sizing him up, before suddenly shoving his hand into Kong's mouth. When he saw the fake tooth, he burst into mocking laughter. Then his gaze shifted to the little ape who had brought Kong here. Realizing the connection, the Scar King moved to punish him. The little ape's mother rushed forward, shielding her child with her body, pleading with tearful eyes for mercy. But without a hint of hesitation, the Scar King kicked her straight into the molten lava. That was the last straw. Kong roared in fury and challenged the Scar King on the spot. Their deafening battle cry shook the ground as the fight began. The Scar King lashed out first, cracking his whip with deadly precision. Kong caught the whip mid-swing only to have the crystal-studded tail slice his palm. Ignoring the pain, he swung his battle axe straight at the Scar King, but brute strength wasn't enough. The Scar King, agile and relentless, dodged every strike and slowly gained the upper hand. Finally, he coiled the whip around Kong's neck, tightening it to choke the life out of him. But he underestimated Kong's raw power. With a sudden surge of strength, Kong yanked the Scar King forward, grabbed him, and slammed him into the ground with bone-crushing force. Realizing Kong's strength, the Scar King decided to unleash his ultimate weapon, a move meant to wipe Kong out completely. He pointed his crystal toward a nearby cavern. Moments later, a colossal shadow emerged. It was the legendary Titan beast, Frost Demon. The creature so powerful it once single-handedly plunged Earth into an ice age. The Scar King raised his crystal again, signaling the Frost Demon to attack Kong. The beast hesitated, unwilling to obey, but the Scar King held its light crystal. With no choice, the Frost Demon let out a thunderous roar and charged straight at Kong.